Hey now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey now. Say hey now and a hey now. Hey now and a hey now. Welcome to our number 3 of the line, Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com. Thank you for being here today on my 41st birthday.
Yay!
That's right. Got a big night ahead of me.
What's you what?
That's right. I'm gonna do some wild and crazy stuff.
I can't wait to hear about it more.
I'm gonna go pick up a vanity from somebody over in Bessemer,
Ooh.
and I may go try while I'm down there. I may try to go down to Hueytown and visit old Barry Dabbs. Food Giant in Hueytown, specials
yeah.
up, prices down.
Yeah, man. Maybe he'll hook you up with some stuff.
Well, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, he's got that little dance he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo! He does a little spin. Thank you. Or is it good morning, Food Giant shoppers? Good morning to the world.
Yeah, I like the little thing he does after he does his spin. He kind of stumbles.
Yeah, his eyes get big.
Yeah.
Hello, Facebook. Hello, TikTok. Good morning to the world. As always, thank you for shopping at Food Giant. And as always, God bless. Oh, he's wild, man. When we went to Mississippi, we stopped by to see him. And when we got there, he was like cooking, it was right before the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
He was cooking on the grill outside, and there was people standing in line or whatever. So I was like, we'll catch him on the way out. And then when we were leaving, we couldn't find him. He disappeared.
Aw.
But he's got merch and everything at the front of the store with his image on it.
Everybody's a content creator.
He is, man. He's taking full advantage of it.
Smart.
Good for him. He says there's people following him here around now, and they're shooting a documentary about him. And there was a few years ago, there was some horror movie that they shot in that same Food Giant.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what the movie was. I think it was some kind of indie film. It wasn't like a big movie, but I don't know what the movie was called. I just saw some short clips of it. But yeah, apparently Hueytown Food Giant is, got some history to it. It's because of that steam table. Like every time Barry goes over there and starts talking about all the things on the steam table, he's like, we got cornbread, we've got cream corn, we got pork chops, we got fried bologna, spaghetti and meatballs. We've got fried chicken, mashed potatoes.
I wonder if they gave him a raise.
I don't know. I mean, he's the boss down there. He can give himself a raise, I'm sure.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, just a local celebrity like yourself.
Oh,
I wonder who's more popular, Barry Dabbs or John Bird. Probably Barry.
yeah, Barry, definitely.
Barry's got international reach.
Yeah.
On the internets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just who I am. I don't do any gimmicks or characters or anything like that. I'm just I'm just who I am.
John Bird would never do a character.
I've never stooped to that.
Never stooped to that level. Never dress up like a wrestler in Tampa or, the old country lawyer.
Country lawyer.
All right, so let's get to it. Coming up at 12:30, we're going to announce the winner of this week's John Bird Plays the Guitar.
Mm-hmm.
There were 4 choices, and we will we'll let you know what the 4 are, what placed where,
Yes,
who got what percentage of the votes, and announce the winner. We never announced the final 4 on air. I mean, it was posted. I mean, people that voted on it know what it is, but
yeah. Well, as usual, I got behind, and I had to do this and then do that, and then over there, and then I forgot that, and then do this.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. That's knowing and working with you for so long and being friends with you for these 5 years that we've been friends.
5 years, dude.
I know you well, so there's no need to explain to me. what happened and why you never told anybody who the four were.
I did. I posted it, and a bunch of people voted.
It does feel like we've been friends longer than 5 years, though. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, we spend a lot of time together during the
Yeah.
day, and then the twice a week, and then I have to beg you to invite me over, and stuff like that.
I don't know that I've ever invited you over. I think you always invite yourself over, which is fine. I mean, you're welcome at the house
No,
whenever you want.
yeah, okay,
But
that's good.
it may be better that way, that you invite yourself, and that way you can make sure it happens. Because I'm not big on inviting people to the house.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But anyway,
Yeah. Anyway,
you want to come over and have some cake tonight?
nope, I don't.
Okay.
Because my son Mason is coming over doing an early birthday celebration. Of course, I've got my big TV that I bought.
Nice. Did you plug it in? Did you try it out?
No, I didn't get a chance to. I typical John Bird fashion. I was at home from the podcast. I'm like, I got plenty of time to go get it. Started heading that way. I said, gosh, they've moved recently. And I said, so I asked Siri to give me directions to it, and it's like 13 miles away. I'm like, no, I'm on Highway 280. Then I realized that I didn't order it from the one on Highway 280. I ordered it from one across town. So I'm going to go by today.
You didn't even get it.
No.
Because you rushed out of the podcast studio last night because you're like, I got to go pick up my TV.
Yeah.
And you went to the wrong place.
Yeah, so I went to the wrong place.
Well, that'll be fun. You and the kid doing some stuff tonight.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be fun, and it works out. Just happens to work out that it's the day before my birthday, so we're gonna have fun.
Tommy Mitchell says, thinking about sending a birthday bottle of whiskey to you guys. Any request? I'll drop it off Friday. What do you mean thinking about it? You should just do it.
Yeah, man.
Don't think about it. When you think about it, there's a chance you won't do it.
Yeah. Should we say, Tommy, decide on your favorite? Send us your favorite.
We could, or we could tell Tommy we want Woodford Reserve.
Yeah, you love that stuff.
Oh,
It's got a nice wiggle to it.
I do. No, we really don't care, Tommy. Whatever you want to hook us up with,
We're grateful for anything.
Because Mike Chris donated to the show last night, and he's like, shots for everybody. And we look over at our whiskey basket, and it was completely empty, with the exception of like one shot that we had to split 3 ways.
Yeah.
So
It was delicious.
We've done a horrible job of stocking the bar. Maybe on the next episode we'll just ask somebody to send a Cash App or Venmo, and that money will be designated to stocking the bar. Whatever they send us, we'll just go buy
bar
what we
fund.
can. Bar fund.
I
Yes.
like that. And maybe next time we do that, we can actually use the nice crystal shot glasses I got for everybody.
Yes.
Or sipping glasses.
Yo, sipping glasses. All right, so let's do this. Let me start off with Noto Roofing. That's right, NotoRoofing.com. My roofing guys. If you're gonna do anything for my birthday, I want you to call Noto today. That will be my birthday present from you. You call Noto. You tell them you want a free roof inspection and a free roof tune-up. That's simple. That's all you got to do. And it doesn't cost you anything. These guys are going to come up there, hook you up, see what you got going on. If there's anything crazy happening up there, they're going to let you know about it. And if you got to have work done, they'll help you call the insurance company and deal with all that stuff and get you taken care of top to bottom, man. These guys are great. All you got to do is call them 205-848-2299. That's 848-2299. Online, NotoRoofing.com. I've teased it quite enough. So when we come back, Abdul El Sayed has won his Michigan primary for Senate against Haley Stevens and some chick named Mallory McMorrow that nobody knew even existed. She got 4% of the vote. But that 4% is probably what helped Abdul El Sayed win this race, because those votes would have went towards Haley Stevens, and she just barely missed the mark. So I'll give you all that and more coming up after this. So Jamel Brown's live on Facebook right now, and
no.
apparently he was going to be speaking at a church. I don't know if this is in Montgomery or somewhere. It's the Grant Chapel AME Church, and he was going to be a guest speaker. And then I guess some people in the church or somebody started sending the pastor a bunch of his content on Facebook.
No.
And so now he's on live cussing everybody out for getting him canceled as a speaker at the church.
Well, I mean, he brought it on himself.
Yeah. He also said something about he slept with a man 3 or 4 times, but God forgave him for it in the live video.
Good grief. That's really going to help his campaign in Alabama.
Bro, he's wild. I appreciate his honesty, honestly. I mean, it's like gay, but still, I appreciate the honesty.
I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless.
What a wild individual. Even with all that baggage he's got and all the insane things he does on the internet, he's still more electable in my eyes than the Islamo-Marxist Abdul El Sayed. Because this guy last night won his primary in Michigan and is going to be on the November ballot in the state of Michigan for the U.S. Senate. This guy is an Islamist, fundamentalist, Marxist, like scary individual. But with that said, that means we will no longer have Haley Stevens. I assume that she will be bowing out of the House of Representatives. I have not checked this. I think you actually have to give up your seat. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think she's going to be in the U.S. House where she currently is anymore. And I hate that because there are candidates that come and they they become a staple of Congress. Sri Thanadar, all right, everybody's favorite 7-Eleven clerk, made a staple in Congress. Yes, he murdered a bunch of beagles with his scientific, laboratories and stuff like that. And yes, he files articles of impeachment all the time like he's Al Green. But he made a name for himself. And he's been a big part of this show all these years. Last night, he was running for re-election in his primary, and he lost. He got beat down. So we're also going to lose Sri Thanadar. But this is not about Sri Thanadar.
I hate that.
This is about Haley Stevens. And maybe one of Haley Stevens' finer moments was on the backside of COVID when she was demanding that we go back to pre- or post-COVID conditions to keep everybody safe, to make sure we take care of our healthcare workers and everybody involved with COVID because COVID is still a big deal. She comes on the floor of the House of Representatives wearing pink latex gloves to show her support for all the COVID stuff. And in this moment, I'll never forget it because we're never going to get a moment like this from Haley Stevens ever again.
I request 30 more seconds because I rise before you adorning these
gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
Not for personal attention, but to encourage you to take this disease seriously. Every American
I'm going to give you more time.
Right now, to the families.
The gentlelady will suspend. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized. The gentlelady is out of order.
I yield the gentlelady 30 additional seconds.
The gentlewoman is recognized for an additional 30 seconds.
Cause of their servitude, sharing in the profession with those who have not come before you. Similar times of trying medical need, wars and flus past. You will see darkness. You will be pushed, and our society needs you to stand together at this time. Our country loves you. To our doctors and our nurses, I wear these latex.
The gentlelady's time has expired. The gentleman from Maryland is reserved. The gentleman from Texas is recognized. The gentleman from Texas is now recognized. The gentlelady from Michigan is out of order. The gentlelady from Michigan is out of order. The gentlelady from Michigan is no longer recognized.
Boy.
The gentlelady from Michigan is no longer recognized.
Gonna miss that.
Jeez, what an ish show.
Gonna miss that chaos. It's just, it's kind of sad. But now we have this guy, Abdul El Sayed, who is going to be doing all the weird things that socialist, communist, and that's the thing. This is not just your average socialist. This is a socialist blanketed in Islam, in a culture that does not mesh with American culture. And this is also part of the, as you know, part of the takeover. This is part of the plan. But in one awkward moment, let me just show you this real quick. In an awkward moment, he was I don't even know what they were talking about, but he was talking about his social media and what he's been getting on his For You page, and gave a bizarre excuse for it.
Like, you think about if you're on Instagram, like, my team has access to my Instagram account. And like the things that I actually look at on Instagram, right? Of course, we get served that on your For You page. But then like every third video that scrolls on its own is going to be some OnlyFans model. And it's because it clocked me as being a 40-some-year-old man.
Right. Yeah, that's why your posts are all OnlyFans models.
Yeah, he's trying to explain that away. Oh, and what happened was,
it's because I'm a 40-year-old man. Instagram knows that, so they're just automatically giving me OnlyFans. That's not the way that works, buddy. The reason every third post on your Instagram is an OnlyFans model is because you've been gawking at OnlyFans models. And your staff knows that. Plus, at the end of the day, Islam and fundamentalist Islam is a perverse religion in the first place, right? When you talk about the fundamentalist Quran word by word Islam, it's pretty perverted. I mean, for one, the Prophet Muhammad was a pedo. For two, when you die for the cause, you get 72 virgins in heaven. Why does the ultimate prize have to do with sexual relations, which is obviously what that's about? And three, you view women as property, and so they're just a thing that you use. There's a lot of perversion in that world. And it is no secret. Everybody knows this, including this guy, which is why he's gawking at OnlyFans models on his personal Instagram. And he's probably had to have that talk with his staff too, which is why it came up in this video. He was like, well, I don't know. They're probably just because they know I'm a 40-year-old man. They're putting OnlyFans models in my... Let me go through my Instagram real quick. Let me just see what my For You shows me. All right, there's a post about Fish Tank.
that tracks.
Here's one about some old men playing bingo. There's a video about Jeff Hardy. There's John Bird with the playlist from July the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Here's somebody pretending to be Fred Durst. There's another Jeff Hardy post, another Jeff Hardy post, another John Bird post, a Liberty Mutual commercial. There's Damian Mitchell and his wife and their beautiful photos. There's a metal concert. There's Vince McMahon. There's AJ. No OnlyFans models are popping up, and I'm this guy's age. Where's all my OnlyFans models on my Instagram? There's one reason that's happening, Mr. Abdul and Mr. Abdul's staff. It's because he's probably polishing the banister in his free time with his Instagram. I'm just saying. You thought he was in there praying towards Mecca, but he was, on the way. All right, 205-545-9950. More on Abdul and the other races from last night coming up next. 205-545-9950. We have for you, as promised, the top 4 songs for John Bird Plays the Guitar. But not only that, but we also have the winners. That's right. Or the winner, should I say. But we want to present all 4. So we're going to start off with the poor song that came in last place. Coming in at number 4, DJ John Bird, Casey Kasem. Tell us what we got.
At number 4, with 14% of the vote, it's Bon Jovi with Dead or Alive.
Oh, man, that's a good one. That's a good one. We're not going to play them.
No, we're not going to play them. That's a tough one to do. I was a little worried.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear them anyway. Not on my birthday. And number 3.
Coming in at number 3, with 23% of the vote, it's Alice in Chains with Rooster.
Dang, dude.
I know it had a strong start and then
See,
it fell off.
I didn't even know what the 4 were. I'm hearing this for the first time, and we just missed 2 bangers that would have been fantastic. Okay, what came in second place?
Coming in second place, you're not going to like this, is Creed with Higher.
No,
27% of the
man.
vote.
What the crap? I don't know what number 1 is, but it better knock it out of the park.
And our winner for this week's John Bird Plays the Guitar, Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley.
Stupid. I mean, I ain't mad at Elvis. I'm just saying we just missed. I would have gone with any of the other 3 over this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured that you would. But I've got a banging version I've been working on last night.
You'll do good with this one. This one's up your alley. But
yeah, I mean, those were 3, especially, I mean, I like the Alice in Chains and Higher. Would have been a real challenge.
Can you take me higher?
Oh, and this is something funny, Seth, Seth and Megan, that Seth came up with, and it's called Creed This, and he'll just take a random song, and he sounds just like Seth. He does, the Creed like, we're caught in a trap, I can walk out.
That's what we should do, just to rebel against everybody that voted for Elvis. do Elvis's Scott Stapp.
That would really endear me to the folks.
Can you take me higher? I agree with Trace. Trace says it's rigged.
No, it's not. I mean, I counted up the votes. And,
did you check IDs? I bet you didn't.
No, well, a couple people tried to vote twice.
Was there any illegals?
I caught the names.
I don't want illegals voting in our polls.
No, I didn't see any Hispanic names or anything. Not there's anything wrong with that. But, so it was above board. When I checked a vote, I put a like. If you get a thumbs up, that means I've counted you.
Stupid. Real quick though, I'm going to go to the phones here in a second, but let me move on to El Said and some of his comments last night. This was about 1:00 in the morning. He was making comments as if he had already won. It was too close to call for most outlets last night, but then this morning they finally called it. And he said that, well, I tell you what, I'm just going to let you listen to it. Listen to his comments as he is basically saying, we've won and this is the direction we're going to go.
If and when we win this race, how are you going to beat Mike Rogers and their money? I want you to remind them that if we come through this, when we come through this, inshallah, that we'll have taken $70 million on the chin and kept fighting back.
He said, when we get through this, inshallah. You know what inshallah means?
No, what?
Inshallah means Allah willing or Allah's will. And the crowd goes nuts when he says it. He's like, when we get through this, inshallah, if it be Allah's will, then we will do what we came to do. And so take these people at face value. Take them for who they say they are. And this guy, this is a scary individual. And listen, there's perfectly normal and nice Muslim people out there, especially in this country, that have assimilated into this country, don't mean any harm to anybody whatsoever. But at the core of the religion itself, especially in the Middle East, and now creeping into this country, there is a foundation of conquest that is where they are, that is where they want to be. They want to conquer the rest of the world. That's what their religion tells them to do, and they do it in stages. They take advantage of people's kindness, such as immigration. They take advantage of people's naiveness. You look over in Europe, they're already at stage 2 or stage 3, where you not only have a massive Muslim migrant population, but you've got entire sections of cities that have been taken over and have their own rules and laws, where Sharia law is the law of the land. There are 2 tiers of law enforcement in parts of Europe. And that's part of the plan. And some of these people will come right out and tell you that to your face. They are, you got to understand, their religion allows them to lie to the infidel about what their intentions are. So they don't, not, some of them will tell you to your face, but not all of them have to. They don't have to tell you. They'll just pander to your generosity, take advantage of your naiveness, and next thing you know, you're conquered. You never saw it coming. And this right here, this is part of it. It was sickening to watch CNN last night. Van Jones, who, just like a broken clock that's right twice a day, he'll occasionally say something that makes sense, but most of the time he does not. Listen to this nonsense he spews about Abdul El Sayed winning his race and what that means to people.
I mean, look at these numbers. If you are an Arab kid in America right now, if you're a Muslim kid in America right now, and you're looking at this is one of the biggest nights of your life. This is Barack Obama. This is Hillary Clinton. So, whenever there's a first, you have real hopes and you have real fears. There's real fears in some Jewish homes tonight. But this is a big deal, and I think he's no Muslim has gotten this far in American politics. He should speak to that and not any of the divisions in our party. I mean, to be a healing force and to put those kids first.
Yeah. There's some Jewish households that are scared tonight, but no big deal because the Muslim kids are happy. Got it. That's right.
Man.
Congratulations to the Arab kids, but sorry about your luck, Jews. He just he said it. He just brushed it off. He's like, "Oh, there's some Jewish households that are scared tonight, but the Arab kids are super happy." Van Jones is an idiot. And if you don't believe me in the sense of this takeover, it's already happening in certain states. In Michigan, look at Dearborn, Michigan. Doesn't even look like America in Dearborn, Michigan. I saw a video the other day. Some guy went through a grocery store recording, and all these women are in their grocery shop, and they're all covered head to toe. All you can see is their eyes.
Man.
You look out in Texas, where they're trying to build an entire, Islamic cities. In Minnesota, in Minneapolis, they blast through the city streets so everybody can hear the Islamic call to prayer 5 times a day all across Minneapolis. It blasts on loudspeakers throughout the entire city. And that sets precedents for other U.S. cities to follow suit and do the same thing. Because it'll be completely normal by that point. Hey, Minneapolis does it. What's the big deal? The Minneapolis City Council, with Muslim members, obviously, approved a resolution unanimously back in 2023 to change the city's noise ordinance to accommodate the Muslim call to prayer 5 times a day. And Minneapolis is the first major U.S. city where the Adhan has become law. They set the precedent for other Muslim communities to follow. Obviously, CAIR, the Council of American Islamic Relations, celebrated the passage of this resolution, probably had a big part in making that happen. But, of course, in Minneapolis, allegedly, Christians and Jewish groups also supported the development. Not a smart idea. According to the CRC network, the Adhan is the announcement of a number of key doctrines in Arabic as a call to prayer. It states, quote, Allahu Akbar, Allah is greater than, they do that 4 times. Ashadu an la ilaha illa Allah, which is, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. That's twice. Ashadu anna Muhammadan Rasul Allah, which is, I bear witness to Muhammad is the apostle of Allah. Then there's Hayya ala Salaha, which is come to prayer. Hayya ala ifala, which is come to success, prosperity. Only at the pre-dawn prayer as Salatu Kaheru min an naum, prayer is better than sleep, is what that means. And then again, Allahu Akbar 2 times. This is the call to prayer that they put out. And then La ilaha illa Allah. 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 La 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 la. It's like the video of that goat. There is no God but Allah. They say that twice. That's how the call to prayer works. They do it 5 times a day in Minneapolis.
And that's so unsettling.
Can you imagine? They'll be doing that in New York soon. New York actually broadcasts the Adhan on Fridays and during Ramadan. The broadcasts have to follow the city's noise rules and not to go over a certain number of decibels, but there are over 250. There's almost 300 mosques today in New York City and almost 500,000 Muslims living there. So it's only a matter of time before that's the same thing there. Anyway, 545-9950. Phone calls coming up right after this. 205-545-9950. Alabama Men's Clinic, bringing you this part of the show, alabamamensclinic.com. Talked to my boy Jeremy at the men's clinic today. Wish me a happy birthday, obviously. But love what they do up there, man. Can't wait to get back up there and get my blood work done and see where I'm at on the testosterone deal. I can definitely been telling a difference in multiple aspects of my life, and can't wait to just get it back where it needs to be, baby. Plus, when I'm coupling it with my workouts, I mean, come on, dude. You can't beat it. Men out there, if you're suffering from ED, struggle losing weight, hair loss, a lot of that's tied back to different things like testosterone, but just in general, feeling like crap. You feel like crap every day. It's hard to get up and go in the mornings. You struggle. I mean, we all get to that point, and as we're getting older, it's more prevalent. So I want you to get with Alabama Men's Clinic, do that initial appointment, just get your blood work done, see where your testosterone's at. You're probably going to be surprised like I was. I thought I was going to be all right, but they were like, nope, you are way low, buddy. You got the testosterone of a 70-year-old. And I said, well, that ain't good. Even if you're 70 years old, man, you might want to go get checked out and just see. You could be living your best life. Could be right around the corner and you don't even know it. I'm telling you, this will change your life. Do it for you. Do it for your wife. Do it for your kids, your coworkers. You're going to be more pleasant to be around in every corner of your life. 205-598-7000. That's 205-598-7000. Online, alabamamensclinic.com. Bubba Rumble on the line. Bubba, what's up?
Yeah, you say it's Andrew's birthday. It's almost Jay Bizzle's birthday, too, yeah.
Can you wish me happy birthday?
Hey, I voted for Elvis because Elvis is the king, and so is Jay Bizzle. But I also vote for him singing it as Scott Staff. That would probably be pretty dang good.
That would be. That would be.
It's kind of like a crossover mashup that way.
I could get behind it. I think it'd be great.
I think it would rock. I really do. And, I'm not going to let Andrew's birthday go by without calling and saying happy birthday.
Woo!
I appreciate that, my friend.
You know this. And I got to call again tomorrow because I don't want Jay Bizzle to be left out. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
That wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, we'll have the phone lines open for you and let everybody. And then we'll have the big celebration on Friday.
Yeah, very good. It's going to be a podcast, correct? We're going to have a podcast celebration.
We'll have a podcast celebration Thursday, tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
And then the official birthday celebration will be on Friday for Funking Friday here on this show.
On the air birthday celebrate, dude. I like.
Yep, and we've got a guest singer coming in tomorrow.
Country lawyer?
No, it's a guest singer, a real singer.
Oh, I can imagine.
A real singer.
Country lawyer singing.
Happy birthday to you, Andrew Mclain.
Oh, say a happy birthday from the old country lawyer.
All right, I got to ask you a real important question, man.
Okay.
Do you have a problem with raccoons with spina bifida?
I've never encountered one, but I don't guess I would.
Okay, well, you're off the hook. I'm just wondering why you, of all people, who is like the connoisseur of internet viral videos and stuff, how come you haven't mentioned Jimothy the raccoon yet?
That's a good question because that did pop up on my radar, and I thought he was kind of funny looking, but I didn't follow up with that story. What's the latest with him?
Dude, Jimothy is an internet sensation at this point, dude. He's at least as famous as like Milli Vanilli or something, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But yeah, he's gaining traction. People love Jimothy. There's now people are looking for Jimothy more so they can get more videos of him scampering around the neighborhood with his short little spine and his legs all stuck out straight like that. It's pretty good stuff, man.
Have you seen him, Bird?
No, I haven't. I'm definitely going to be checking him out.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
Y'all got to look up Jimothy, man, and give him some bump. Give him a bump in the algorithms. He could be the most famous raccoon in the world by the time this is over with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a gnarly looking animal. He kind of reminds me of, I don't know, it's like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or something.
He is, dude. But he ain't letting that stopping him. He's living his best Jimothy life. You know
and where is that at? Is that out in California?
It's out y'all's way somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
Could be wrong, but I think he was out over somewhere back east, down south, or something like that.
We should interview him.
The raccoon?
Interview with Jimothy.
Okay, we can do that. Maybe we can get him to call in.
And at first, I was kind of like you. It's like, what's this raccoon? What is this? What is this all about? But I got to say right now, I'm on board with Jimothy. I think everybody else should be too.
Amen. I agree. 100%.
All right, birthday boys. I'm out. Hey now.
Hey now.
Hello.
Oh, say, hey now. From the old country lawyer. It's not Dr. Dingaling that's coming to sing happy birthday tomorrow, is it?
No, it's a new guy. Actually, he's from the grunge era.
Oh.
And he's trying to revive his career.
It's not the one that came and sang David Lanham is a silly little funny boy.
No.
I came across that video today. David Lanham is a little funny boy.
Cute little funny
Cute
boy.
little funny boy. That's what it was. Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, more primary stuff I want to get to on the other side. We've got Missouri. We've got upcoming votes, upcoming elections all over the place. Man, we are flying towards November with breakneck speed, and this year is going to be a wild one.